Oh, Lieutenant. When we searched the prisoner, we found a few items. Merely a few pieces of contraband and some personal papers which were stitched to his trousers.
What sort of papers?
Just some drawings of, I think, a space rocket. Perhaps our American captain dreams of becoming a spaceman. Should we sign the items over to Colditz?
Burn them. We will spare ourselves the paperwork.
Thanks, boys. You'll understand if I don't give you a tip. Anybody home?
Welcome. The Colditz guards have no manners, so you must forgive me introducing myself. Group Captain HENRI DUBOIS, the barrack officer at Colditz.
Enchanté, I'm sure. My name's Stone.
And I'm Major William Kingsley, escape officer. Although that's very much an honorary title here in the castle. It's a pretty tight ship. Tricky place to slip out of.
That's what they said about Stalag Luft.
Ah, you have already been involved in an escape. Then you are lucky you have not found yourself among the unluckier inmates of Colditz.
Some of the chaps here are confined to a separate set of barracks known as Prisoner Barracks B. Only time we ever see them's during meal times, roll call, and exercise.
I don't suppose one of them's a stiff named Harding.
Colonel Harding's a friend of yours.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I need to talk to him. It's kind of urgent.
Won't be easy. Jerry's taken a particular dislike to Harding for some reason, and put him under 24-hour watch. The poor chap's followed around everywhere by his own personal guard. We haven't been able to get near him.
Major, given that the escape committee has at the moment rather a lot of spare time, perhaps we could offer our help to Captain Stone.
Don't see why not. Feel free to look us up if you need a hand, Captain. And meanwhile, the best of luck to you.
I am warning you, Schliemann. If prisoner Harding causes any more trouble on your watch, I will hold you personally responsible. I am sure you are aware just how cold it is on the Russian front at this time of year.
I will not let him out of my sight, Herr Kommandant.
Excellent! I see I have trained the guards well.
But Herr Kommandant...
With no exceptions, we cannot afford any further lapses of security. If there is the merest hint of an escape attempt during General Stahl's visit to Colditz, we will all become fodder for the Bolshevik tanks, myself included.
Yes, Herr Kommandant.
I find this as painful as you, Lieutenant. Another week passes and still I do not gaze into the sweet brown eyes of my little dachshund Otto.
You heard the Commandant. Search the castle. Im Laufschritt.
No sign of Harding. I'll hold on here and give him a nice surprise.
What the devil?
Brought you some fresh towels, sir. Would you like your bed turned down?
You look familiar. Sloane, wasn't it?
Stone.
Shouldn't you be in London with those blueprints by now?
Change of plan. Decided I'm kind of partial to life behind bars.
Good God! You've turned this whole operation into a farce.
Hey, pal. If it wasn't for me, those plans would still be on General Stahl's desk.
And where are they now?
Probably on General Stahl's desk. I got patted down on the way in.
Unbelievable. Well, even if we still had the plans, there's no way they'd reach Whitehall in time. Damn. There's nothing else for it. I'm going to have to get back to Stalag Luft and decommission that rocket myself.
Break into a prison camp? I like that.
Now, out of my way. I've got to get cracking.
What, with your new pal out there watching your every move?
Blast, you're right. Right, Sloan. I'm going to let you help me.
My lucky day.
You'll have to find me a German uniform. You may need a key, so I'll get a chap to place one in your hiding place. Now go. You've already jeopardized this mission enough.
But you! How did you get in here? My God, is the Commandant hears of this? Get out of here! Move! Schnell! And do not tell anybody you are here! Go! That is the last time you make a fool of me, Colonel. You are now confined to your quarters 24 hours a day. You will cause me no further headaches, I assure you.
Excellent! I see I have trained the guards well.
Wish to interrogate the prisoner? Or does the Commandant think me so incompetent that he sends others to check on my performance? No matter, you will find the prisoner inside. Be careful, he is not to be trusted.
You took your time, Sloan.
You better put this on. Hey, kinda suits you.
Right. Once I'm past the guard, I'll hide out in the castle and try to think of a way to get us both out of here.
Both?
You don't think I'm going to carry my own equipment, do you? Now, once I'm out of here, you get back to the escape committee and fill them in. May as well let them know about General Stahl's project. We need all the help we can get. I'll contact you through the EC as necessary. Alles ist in Ordnung.
Na klar. I hope you were cooperative with your guest, Colonel. What? You again? What trickery is this? The uniform! You swapped the uniform!
So, where is Colonel Harding now?
Hiding out someplace, working on an escape plan.
Ah, the two of you intend to taste freedom at last.
Not exactly. We're headed back to Stalag Luft.
Captain?
Yeah, it's kind of a long story. You see, Stalag Luft's being used to front a rocket research program.
Rocket research?
Long-range rockets. These things could change the course of the war.
Great Scott!
The program's headed up by a General Stahl.
Stahl?
Not a nice guy. Killed a good friend of mine. Harding just wants to shut the program down, but for me, it's kind of personal, too.
Major, we should do all we can to help the captain and the colonel.
Yes, absolutely. Hard to know where to start, though. All I'd suggest is, Captain, if you're planning to reach Stalag Luft cross-country, you'd best find some German travel papers. Dashed if I know where to look, though.
I'll ask around. Someone's gotta know.
9, 10, 11, 12. What? Only 12? One prisoner's missing. Harding. Where's prisoner Harding? I want Harding found immediately. If necessary, tear the castle apart. And bring Obergefreiter Schliemann to me. You bumbling, incompetent fool! Can you not perform even the simplest of duties? You are a disgrace to the uniform.
But, Herr Kommandant, I can explain.
I am not interested in your excuses. Get him out of my sight. I will personally sign the papers for his transfer to the Russian front. Gentlemen, I assure you that prisoner Harding will be found and punished. You would do well not to follow his example.
Well, well, we've spent months trying to perfect some fake German travel documents, and you just waltz in here with a set of real ones.
Captain Stone, your friend Colonel Harding has passed to us a message. He has planned the escape route for you both. But the bad news, mon ami, is that the route, it runs through the sewers.
What's the problem with that?
Mon Dieu! The scent of this prison is sufficiently unpleasant above the ground. I do not envy your task, Captain.
I can see it is open, you fool! Close it immediately! Who is responsible for this? I want a full check on all the other manhole covers. Report back to me as soon as this is done. I will not tolerate such carelessness, especially when the General is arriving at any moment. Now put that tool somewhere safe.
I was about to give up on you. Right, Sloan, I've been thinking. To increase the chances of one of us making it back to Stalag Luft, we'd better split up.
Now that'd be a shame.
We'll regroup there and see what can be done about that rocket. And keep your wits about you, Captain. We can't afford any more mistakes.